Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Wanna take a look at some fantastic Steam deals that are available right now. A couple of absolutely awesome deals. One that I want to particularly highlight, as the game is really cheap, and it's one of those games that I feel like a lot of you guys haven't given a shot, but I would definitely recommend it. On top of that, a lot of other good deals, some sneaky good deals as they are running on Steam. But let's get started with the deal I want to particularly highlight, and that is GRIS. This is a brand new low discount for the game, 90% off for $1.49. You guys, GRIS is one of those games, and as cheesy as the saying is, I feel like it showcases games as an art form. It is incredibly emotionally engaging. The presentation, the sound design, the visuals, all of those elements of the game are absolutely phenomenal. And it's one of those games that I really can't say how it's going to resonate with each individual person, because it's one that does amplify certain emotional elements, and I think people are just going to react differently to a game like this. Like, it's very much like how I experienced Journey back in the day, where that game I felt like a lot of people reacted differently to it. GRIS is kind of similar in that regard, but it's incredibly emotionally moving, and there's a reason why there's 63,000 reviews and it's 96% positive. A very big discount for the game, and I would definitely say give it a shot. And I believe they're discounting this game so deeply because Nomada Studio is about to release Neva as well. This is a game that came out on my radar recently, but that game looks really good as well. So definitely give GRIS a shot. Again, if you like games that have more of an emotional engagement to it, I think GRIS is something that will resonate with you. Gameplay-wise, it's not revolutionary, it's not action-oriented gameplay or anything like that. More of an adventure experience, and yeah, I would definitely say for $1.49, I mean, you got nothing to lose. It's a super short game as well. Let's actually, so I can have an estimate, GRIS, how long to beat. It's gotta be around the 4-hour range, and the main story is, yeah, 3.5 hours, main and sides, 4 hours, completion is 6.5. Like, it's a fairly quick experience. I can understand you not wanting to spend $15, but $1.49, I think it's a home run. Definitely give that a look. Next up, Stardew Valley seeing a deep discount as well. It's 50% off for $7.49. Now, this is one of those games that I feel like everybody owns at this point, but if you don't for whatever reason, this is a great deal for the game. Now, the game itself isn't really my cup of tea. Farming sims and games like that, life sims, not really the type of game that resonates with me. However, at $7.49, I think it's a really solid pickup, and most of you guys are probably going to have a much better time with the game than I did, and we know that it's a game that's been consistently updated. I mean, we got an update back in April of this year, and it came out all the way back in February of 2016. Another game that's had the immense reception, 647,000 Steam user reviews, 98% positive reception as far as that's concerned. So definitely, I mean, Stardew Valley is a no-brainer. If you're one of the 4 people that doesn't own it, at $7.49, it's a great pickup. Couple of other deals. We got the Quantic Dreams titles discounted. Want to give a shot to Heavy Rain, first of all. 75% off for $4.99. I was about to, just scream Jason, but I'm not going to do that. I played Heavy Rain back when it came out in 2010 on PlayStation 3, and back in the day, and this is always going to be something I feel like Quantic Dream has to face with their games, is that they are incredibly impressive for the time. And Heavy Rain actually, I believe, came out the same year as LA Noire, and both these games face this, where Heavy Rain was super impressive for its time, but if you go back and play it, a lot of the elements that were technically impressive in 2010, in 2024, don't really hold up as well. However, Heavy Rain is still an incredibly compelling narrative, and I think from that standpoint, it's very much worthwhile to play through. Obviously, and I'll reiterate this whenever I talk about a Quantic Dream title, I always recommend you guys to play these games blind. Yes, I know you can look up a guide and get the outcomes that you want. However, that totally takes away from the experience. Heavy Rain and Quantic Dream titles are games that are built around decision making, and the best way to make those decisions have impact is if you actually face consequences for your decisions. You're totally mitigating the experience of the game if you're just taking away the consequential factor of it. By all means, beat the game, replay it, use a guide, do whatever the hell you want to do after the initial experience, but for the first playthrough, I think not using a guide is ideal. $4.99 is great. Definitely give that a look. And Detroit Become Human, 70% off for $11.99. Recently heard that this game cracked 10 million copies sold. You kidding me? On PC and PlayStation 5, and it's one of those games that, PlayStation 4, excuse me. It's one of those games that really resonated with the PC audience after its release. I didn't realize that this game 107,000 Steam user reviews, 95% positive. That's a little surprising to me because Detroit, while a fairly well-received game, was kind of in that 80 range on Metacritic, so the fact that it resonated this strongly with the PC audience I think is great. I really enjoyed Detroit. I thought it was incredibly captivating from a narrative standpoint, visually phenomenal, and the story, I do feel like this futuristic story, I think it'll really resonate with today's like gaming audience and today's just audience in general. And it's one of those games that even if you're not, if you want to show somebody that's not super into video games, it's more of a narrative experience than a gameplay oriented title, but very much worthwhile to play through. $11.99, great pickup there. Dead Cells is down to $12.49. I mean, as far as action roguelikes go, Dead Cells is my cup of tea. It is my choice in this genre, and there's a lot of options and a lot of great titles within this genre, but Dead Cells is the one that I always go back to. There's some great DLC available as well, the Castlevania DLC, so on and so forth, and Motion Twin is working on another game right now, Windblown. That is going to be out in early access at the end of this month, so interested to see how that turns out. I'll be checking it out since, I love Dead Cells so much that, I'll give that game a shot. Kind of interesting in terms of premise, but we'll talk about that later. $12.49 for Dead Cells, again, good shout there. South Park: The Stick of Truth, $7.49 here. Love South Park: The Stick of Truth. Obsidian did a killer job with this game, and the comedic part about it was that it was a South Park game. That should be comedy, but a mechanically well-made South Park turn-based RPG. It's almost funny how mechanically competent it is because it's a South Park game, but it's also a well-made RPG. Game isn't super lengthy when you compare it to other RPGs, but a South Park game, you can't make it be this 60-hour adventure. It's better as the concise, compact experience that Stick of Truth is. $7.49. Great pickup there. And then there is a Dark Souls franchise sale that is wrapping up. Dark Souls titles and From Software games, unfortunately, just hold up in price in perpetuity. Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016, damn near a decade ago. Still $30, and it's not getting cheaper. The deluxe edition, you want all the bonus content? $42 in change for that. Dark Souls Remastered, $19.99, and Dark Souls 2 is $19.99 as well. I mean, the games obviously have their audience, Souls-like titles. I can appreciate them, and I play every single damn one of them, but I just absolutely suck at them, so, maybe I just suck at video games in general. That's why I'm taking victory laps, that I've been able to obliterate Sparking Zero, where a lot of people have been having challenges, obliterated the Great Ape, obliterated the What If scenario Ginyu Force fight as well, which those two fights people have had trouble with, and I just destroyed them. Very much happy, and I will take my victory lap as far as that's concerned. All you guys that are good at your Souls games, you can take victory laps on me, because I absolutely suck at these games, but obviously incredibly well made, incredibly replayable, and From Software is one of the greatest video game development studios of all time. Like, literally, that is not hyperbole. Their consistency, their output, their quality is damn near second to none. Maybe throw RGG in there for current game development studios, but man, they are incredible for what they do right now. But that'll do it for me. Again, definitely check out GRIS. I think that is a phenomenal deal. Stardew Valley is quite good, and a lot of other great deals as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.